All right. Those jobs made the most sense for me to successfully secure. And I feel like I fumbled the bag with how things happened and that there was a way around it. And ultimately, it's a learning thing. And at the time I was thinking like, that's a connection that was from 3 years ago and was still kind of advantageous to me. So there's nothing stopping my mentality and believing like that might pop up again in the future, or any one of the instances I met anyone in the past could be a possibility in the future. I don't know why, but ever since that week, I kind of just slowed down with the job hunting and kind of just like let everything kind of sink in, because I didn't really have much else. It was the Viacom peeps and the Disney peeps. You know, I don't know, so I ended up trying to focus on writing and editing my YouTube videos. Gotten somewhere at least on writing and incorporating all of my other ideas into the decision script I wrote with Alex. So it's gotten bigger and I'm really happy where it's gotten. I need to fill in a couple of spots. I need to fill in what the main character is going to be doing as what the character does on a daily basis, what that character falls off from doing and loves, and then how the character picks back up from where they left off and gets the mojo and drive to do it back again with the help of his friends. And then ultimately I need to know how I end it. And then when we get into the script phase, we'll make it funny. And I say we, I'm talking me, Benji, Alex, you know, whoever we can get, Shari. Try to do this thing, try to put something together when we have the opportunity to, because it's all around us, everything's right here, so we might as well try. I don't know, maybe I'm putting too much pressure on myself, but it's been hard to move forward on ideas and get myself to do stuff. I gotta, get out of my apartment in order to be creative or, anything. Like I downloaded this Creative Dice app, Creative Die, I guess. Wrote down a couple of ideas just from the die, and like they're pretty fun. Got my creative juices flowing, and I think that helped. But it's nothing. There's nothing. I feel nothing. I don't feel anything. Yeah. Oh, well, ultimately, I think I was just kind of distracting myself from getting sad about the job stuff. That's how I know there's always different stories, different versions of how people get into the industry. Because with Shari, for example, she didn't have a very good senior thesis experience. So that was kind of poopy. And now Shari, when it popped off in her contest for DreamWorks Universal, and she's taking advantage of it. While I'm kind of struggling to find my footing in the industry, granted that she had time to get her footing pre-pandemic. Similarly, Stephanie had a rough senior thesis situation, and her post-production is still pretty bad too right now. Stephanie and I were on the same kind of wave for a minute. She was like the same wave as Kai and Dan, so we were all kind of working our way up towards something. Stephanie gets the opportunity to get a job where she can get the hours, get into the Editors Guild, and then to the American Cinema Editors Guild Union, which is great. I love that she was able to do that. It's freaking awesome. She deserves all of the where she's worked for. And Troy Takaki ends up being the president of the American Cinema Editors, so they finally got to speak. And we're all in good people. We're all kind of awesome. And, you know, it all kind of just depends on what time people pop off at. It's just different times. But yeah, it's kind of rough regardless of time just to watch as it goes down. But I will always give props and be supportive of my friends. I was just hanging with Stephanie last night with some other homies. She's doing good. Like all the things that she was talking about, she's able to execute and put into motion with her life, with her actual life. It's not so much a focus on the career anymore, right? So it's gonna be dope. I'm really happy for her. I mean, there's more girl stuff, but it doesn't really lead to anything. One of my friends is dealing with a breakup, so I've been trying to help take him out and show him the bachelor life. That's been fun, you know, talking to, you know, a lot of new people, a lot of new personalities, you know, seeing what we can get into. You know, nothing serious, but yeah, a lot of old stuff in the past, good and bad, have been coming back. Swinging back, spinning back, taking notice on how I have been handling them. I think it's crazy because, you know, I don't want anything. I don't want anything enough. I don't want anything enough as what I used to want. Like the feeling and drive to do things. Just not even things, just something. And focus in on something. I don't know, that probably means I have a lot on my mind, but that's what this is for. Either way, I still need to hit up people I need to hit up, reach out to those who I've been reaching out to, because it's been a minute. I'm going to see my family tomorrow, so that's going to be nice. I intended to undo my hair while I was talking, but I kind of got lost in the sauce. I really won't be doing that right now. It's also pretty hot, and I thought it was going to be pretty hot in this and be sweating, but I'm actually okay. I've made it back to Instagram. I'm gonna get all caught up to basically what I've been talking about in the YouTube videos. I say basically, barely. I at least talked about Danger Force and Fairly Odd Parents, and I got that. I just have been trying to think of a cause or charity to promote along with the donations to help produce a film. I don't even know if I talked about it last time, but the idea is to promote the premiere, the showcase in September, while advocating to donate to the GoFundMe for my other projects. While I am promoting the showcase that's going to happen in September, I'm going to be trying to fundraise for my other projects I have in the future, like the one in particularly that is the decisions script that I wrote with Alex. So that one I'm going to be promoting, and I would like there to be a charity that would like to donate a percentage of the proceeds. It would go to a particular charity. I'm not sure which one. You know, it's got to make sense. I think it's got to make sense in pertaining to the short itself. So I might need to rethink some things on how exactly I would go about writing the script and you know, the idea of what it's really going to be about. So I don't know. It's all going to do with some real discussion, like there's some hardcore discussing see what makes sense and see what's possible, what we can really do. But yeah, we're gonna try to raise $10,000 so that we can try to give or donate like 20-30% to the charity. And I guess, yeah, it'd be like 3 charities and people would have like a decision. That's the idea so far, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned it before. That's what it's evolved into. As soon as we can do that, the sooner I might be able to do stuff. I mean, I say that I don't have the drive to do things. I just feel like I could be doing more. I wish I had the drive to do more every day, but I don't right now. Has this been here the whole time? Probably. I didn't even check. It is what it is. That was a pretty good session. It was very fluid. I didn't even write very many things down. But I'll just end it on, I feel thankful, and I feel blessed, and I feel well. That I've kind of mellowed out. There's a little bit of me that wants to get the urgency to do things again. But for the most part, I think moving out of my place will really be beneficial. Not even moving in with people necessarily, but just moving out of my place in some place that's got more light.